page number 12. Venerable Kosala, you got it in Bali. No need to see Mangala Sutta. We have to chant Mangala Sutta line by line. But here, already take the book. Page number 10. Okay, start. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Yamangalam dvadasahi jaindayesu sadevaka suttanam nadika chandi atade sancha mangalam desidam deva devena sabba baba vinasanam sabba loka hidathaya mangalam tambanamahe evam me sutam ekam samayam bhagava savatiyam viharati Jedavane anatha vedikasa arame athakho enyadara devata abhegandaya radiya abheganda wana kevala kapam jedawanan obasitawa yena bhagava Tenupasankami Upasankametawa Bhagavandam Abhivaditawa Ekamandam Athasi Ekamandam Tidakho Sadevada Bhagavandam Kathaya Ajabasi Bahudeva Manosacha Mangalani Ajaindayo Agankha Mana Suttanam Baruhi Mangala Muddamam Asevanacha Balanam Pandidananja Sevana Puja ja puja neyanam edam mangala muddamam Badero badesa vasocha Pubecha kata punyada Ada sama banidija edam mangala muddamam Baho sajanja saipancha Vinayocha susekhito Subhasita jaya vacha Etam mangala muddamam Madhabido ubadhanam Buddha darasa sanghaho Anagulaja kamanda Etam mangala muddamam Dhananja dhammacariyacha Nyadagananja sanghaho Anavajani kamani Edam mangala muddamam Aradi viradi baba Majabanaja sayamo Abama doja dhamesu etam mangala muddhamam Karavo niwa doja sandothi ja katanyuta Kalena dhamma savanam edam mangala muddhamam Khandi ja sova jasada samananam ja dasanam Kalena dhamma sagacha edam mangala muddhamam Daboja brahmachariyanja Ariya sajjana dasanam Nibbana sachi kriyaja Etam mangala muddhamam Buddhasa loka dhammehi Jidam yasana kampati Asokam virajam khemam Edam mangala muddhamam Edadi sani kadawana Sabata maparachida Sabata sotein gacchandi Dante sam mangala muddhamam Mangala suttam netidam Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Did you notice that Asevanaja Balanam, the first point of the first stanza, how many lines? How many lines? Huh? Asevanaja Balana Pandita Nancha Sevana Puja Ja Puja Neyana Eda Mangala Muddhamam. How many lines? Pandita Nanja Sevana Puja Ja 3. Eda Mangala Muddhamam, all of it. You can make it by yourself, your own sentence. Asevanaja Balana Edam Mangala Muddhamam. Right? This is a life-size blossom, not to associate with food. It's a life-size blossom, according to Mangala Sutta given by the Buddha. So yeah, you have to know that in Bali ways. In Pali language, nowadays scholar will say that Pali and Sanskrit, they are sister of languages, right? Sister of languages. Why they say sister of language, not brother languages? Why they say that? Why they say sister, not brother? Did you notice that? Huh? Because of gender. The type of Bali word in Sanskrit, they have a gender. All of you know that. How many genders? In Pali, Linga, Bongling, Etile, Nabonsakale. Nabonsakale or Nabonle. That's why any language is mother tongue, feminine gender. Etilinga, feminine gender. It represents long song right? Long song or in Roman letter, long A, right? Apachya, long A. That is feminine gender. So Basa, BH long A as long A, Basa language in Bali. That's why feminine gender. That's why sister or language is not brother. Never say brother. This is according to the type of the word language. Any kinds of language, only feminine gender. Because that's why they will say mother tongue, right? And mother tongue. This is I just let you know as a general knowledge. Today I would like to talk about a big story. Because the first stanza is social science in accordance with this Mangala Sutta, especially this first stanza, first verse, especially as a first point of blessings, which number 38, that are cause of happiness, right? That's why explaining with this story, you can easily realize that, how to shift in attention. Asevanaja Balana and then Pantidananja Sevana. Both of them are blessing. Think about it. Both of them are blessing. That's why in Pali way, we need to know how many lines as a single sentence, or 3 lines, 3 sentences. Asevanaja Balana Edam Mangala Motamam Pantidananja Sevana Edam Mangala Motamam Puja Niyana Edam Mangala Motamam. That is a Pali way, according to 4 kinds of scales. Speaking way, listening, speaking scales, listening scales, writing scales, reading scales, 4 scales, chattari nayanani in Pali. Right? Pasananaya, savananaya, likhananaya, patananaya. Indo-European language to say. How nice. 4 each is so easy to, especially for those who can speak well English. They're pretty much better. Almost the same. Samne, is this good for you? Yes. Is this good for you? So, at the lifetime of the Buddha. Now, what I'm going to talk about is the story, or especially in this story, that central figure is Gandhi. Some of you know that, right? Gandhi. Did you ever hear that? Have you ever heard of it? Gandhi. They are Brahmin families. They have 4 members of families: Father Gandhi, Mother Gandhi, daughter Gandhi, and uncle Gandhi. So how many? 4. This is their pure family. And they have already a rival. They are already rival opposites of France. Yesterday, Ajahn Mangala making a question. That's a good point. Here you can come across that. What you want to know in this story. Big story. Maybe today, maybe finish, or maybe as much as I can, as much as possible. But really interesting. Really interesting. Because mental process of gradual purification. This is this stanza, the first stanza, social science, universal social science. All of the Brahmin family, the parents, father Brahmin, mother Brahmin, they have already perfection, parami in Bali, perfection, capable of capacity to liberate themselves by means of listening to the Dhamma given by the Buddha. They have already parami. That's why, according to the Buddha's routine, in the network of great compassion, the Buddha usually look at the world with his great compassion, Mahakaruna. He's the omniscience, Sapenyuta. So in every day, he usually look at the world. Who can gain their own liberation, which is called Nibbana in Pali. In Sanskrit, Nirvana, right? And Nepali, Nibor, Nirvan. In Sanskrit, with Actually, most of you know that word. You're familiar with it. But the same meaning, the same meaning, near. In English, nail, the same meaning, but ra and la, according to science of language, interchangeable. Interchangeable, ra and la. Not only Pali, and also English, 30. So, radio. Rakarasa lakaro hodis in Pali grammar. Nibbana or Nibbana, this is one's own action. This is Sanskrit word, Nibbana. And in Pali, make his assimilation, Sadisabhava. Because I would like you to know that this is a sister of languages, Pali and Sanskrit. Both of them are Indian language inside India. Many kinds of language. The Indian monk already know that. They can speak well. They know well. Nibbana is one's own liberation, the state of freedom from all attachment. Sukhiyodu. This word is very nice. This is the basic aim for Buddhist monk, for all Buddhists. Both sides, Theravada or Mahayana, Southern school and Northern school. Just different. So Southern school, Pali usually mostly used in Pali. Mahayana, Northern school, Sanskrit word. Just different. They are sister languages. But Southern school or Northern school, we have the same basic aim. Final liberation, Nibbana. Nibbana or Nirvana. Need me, nail. In English, nail. In English, nail. Free from suffering. Free from craving, free from suffering, free from mental defilements. The other state of mind. So, Margandi families, 4 members of Brahmins, Margandi Brahmins. Parents, Kabors, Both of them have already parami, perfections. Is able to gain, is able to gain their own liberation, this nibbana, by means of using, by means of listening to the Dhamma given by the Buddha. And also, both of them are the ladies, Brahmin gentlemen, Magandi gentlemen, Magandi ladies. The lady is more intelligent. He knows where their tradition, special subject, Vedic astrology. That's why the Buddha see and every morning the Buddha usually look at the world in his network of great compassion, Mahakaruna, for those who can gain, who is able to potentially gain their own liberation. That is the Buddha's routine. At that time, the Buddha seeing that, oh, this couple, both of them are potentially to gain their own liberation. So the Buddha already gone near the small town in Pali, Nikamana. This is the small town. And then the Buddha sitting silent. Soon after later, the Brahmin, Magandi father, and came outside of that small town and met each other. He's surprised seeing, because it takes a long time for pursuit of son-in-law for his beautiful daughter, Magandi. Many people usually come to that Brahmin, Magandi house to get engaged in their beautiful daughter as a fiancé. They always deny. Now he see the one he want. He wanted for a long time. Oh, this gentleman is that I want, who I wanted for a long time. I found my son-in-law for my beautiful daughter. And he just got greeting. Hello, man. Oh, you are awesome, remarkable. Wow, you're brilliant. Think about it. The Buddha is one who has washed away all the mental defilements. His body is respiration system and circulation system. Think about it. totally changed. Metabolism totally changed. Hormone. No more bad qualities about hormone. The good qualities about hormone. According to medical science, they are not only the Buddhas, but also any arahant. Their capabilities are brilliant. Capillaries like a pure water pipe. Like a pure water pipe. No scam. Nothing scam. Pure scam, but pure water. And also capillaries. So fresh. So clearly to see. And brilliant. A radiant light. Think about it. That's why he said that. Oh, I never see like you, gentleman, who is worthy of my daughter. I'm so glad to see you. Whatever he said, the Buddha remained silent. And then a couple of minutes later, he got back at home and bring his wife and daughter. And the Buddha moved on another place, not far away, just close to it. And they quickly, he got to see it. Think about it. It takes a long time for pursuit of son-in-law. They're so happy. Where's? And the Brahmin lady, Magandi mother, is so smart because he's skillful astrology. At that time, she is the top 10 about knowing Vedic astrology. One of great astrologists. And the Buddha left his holy footprint as a hint. And they don't see it. When they don't see it, the lady, the Brahmin ladies, mother Brahmin, asks, who you said? Well, I don't know. Actually, when I met him, he said here. No. Oh, here. That footprint. That the holy footprint. Because of the Buddha's resolution, determination. That footprint, not everywhere, because of determination and never destroy. Because of the weather, maybe conceal it, not destroy. At that time, the Brahmin mother, she said that, oh, this one is no longer pursuit of sensual pleasure. She knows it right away. She knows it right away. Because she is not a normal person. She has already parami, perfections, which capable of gaining her own liberation in this very life. And they just move on. Follow the holy footprint. As soon after later, they were all here. So the Buddha sitting silent. Oh, venerable, oh, gentleman, here, my daughter, here, my wife. We are Magandi Brahmin family. The Buddha nothing replied. Here, my daughter, beautiful daughter. You are worthy of my daughter, and also she is worthy of you. At that time, the Buddha said that I don't interest. Even in the daughter of Tana, Rati, Raga, Mara, in the celestial world, who is evil deity, usually disturbance, subject to disturbance of, especially the good one, the practitioners, the meditators, who always make effort to gain multitude of qualities, usually disturb that Mara, deity Mara. He has 3 daughters, Tana, Rati, Raga. And also already engaged in already before Brahmin, seeing Brahmin, there's evil deities. Take it, my daughters. And even in the stunning beauty of angels, 3 angels, I don't interest. And also, your body is full of urine and feces. At the time, Magandi got upset and hatred and started making decision as a revenge. But her parents, Magandi, already attained Anagami Magga. Remember? In every Sutta, Desana Priyosane. Did you notice that? Sukhiyodu. When you read about the Tripitakas, Desana Priyosane, at the end point of listening to the Dhamma. How nice. Especially for those who have already perfections. Capacity, their own capacity to liberate themselves. By means of listening to the Dhamma given by the Buddha. Their life is tremendous change. Daughter Magandi make decision as a revenge. But her parents already gained the 3 stages of the noble life. Anagami Ariya, Anagam Ariya. You see what I mean? Just shift him attention. What kind of attention? Your niso manasikara wise attention. What kind of attention? For rising wholesome karma, to have wholesome karma within us, we just need to have wise attention. Simultaneously, they listening to together. Think about it. The same words. I really don't want to touch even my toes. Even with my toes. The Buddha said that. Even with my toes. I really don't want to touch you. Because your body is full of feces and urine. An attractive object. In Bali, Asubha Bhavana, Asubha Bhavana. An attractive object. What is attractive? Things, nothing. See? Simultaneously listening to the three members of family, Brahmin family, but different attention. Wise attention and wise attention. The daughter is wise attention. The parents have already wise attention, ready to agree with what is reality, Paramattha Satya, what is universal message for all the bodies. That's why at the end of listening to the Dhamma, so quickly, outside or inside? Inside, needless to say, no deniable. This is universal. It is one's own way in one's own life, ekaya no mago. Right? And then they gain Nagami Maga. Father Magandi and Mother Magandi. Both of them are already gain the 3 stages of the noble life. They just need to move on one step at a hand. So they wanted to become a Buddhist monk and nun. Bhikkhu, bhikkhuni. And another uncle Brahmin, he has four requisites. Jatupachaya Nokaha. Supporting and go to the Buddha. And the Buddha made them as a Buddhist monk and Buddhist nun, bhikkhu, bhikkhuni. And it gave guidelines to practice. So now that later, they gain their own final liberation. Arhat, Arhanta. They have no more mental defilements, kilesa. They gain the state of freedom from all attachment, freedom from all mental defilements, greed, hatred, and delusion. The adverse state of mind. but not yet finished for her daughter. Daughter Brahmin and uncle Brahmin. Totally different spiritual path. Because of wise attention and unwise attention. Just certain attention. Choose your own. That's good. Needless to say, needless to say, spiritual level different. Spiritual level totally different, right? She got an arrogance for her wrong view. She thought always she's beautiful, right? Actually, not beautiful. You can say, yeah, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Thailand is beautiful. Or people are beautiful. They are respective. Yeah, you can say, this is Samuti Satya. Not really. Mentally construction. In Pali, Prikapana. Did you know that? Remember? Right? Already told you. Samuti Satya in Pali. Conventional reality is concept, just a simple concept, mentally constructed. They have their own particular nature. They are salient quality. Remember, Lakana Dichidoka, I told you, Samnera. The fourfold divine devices used in, especially Visuddhimagga, Tathagata, commentaries, part of purifications, and also Abhidhamma, commentaries, Dhammasangani, already. That's very important. That's criteria of our own knowledge, spiritual way, right? Different spiritual level. So Magandi started a rub bench. Every day, around near the palace. So her uncle, Magandi, is, oh, my niece is a worthy of hierarchy, great hierarchy, social hierarchy. So who has social hierarchy? So he chooses the king, and then he brings his niece and to the king Utena. Have you heard it? Yeah. Mostly you know it, but not familiar with it. King Utena, and as a queen. The King Udina has three queens. Vasula Samawati, and Magandi. Together, they stay together in one palace, royal palace. Samawati and here. Samawati and Magandi are the same spouses of the King Udina. Vasula Dada is separately, but separately means this story is good or bad. It does not import. Because Vasula Dada is, the Queen Vasula Dada is one of daughters, the king, daughter of the kings. His father is the same, also the king, Janda Pachoda. The king, Janda Pachoda. That's why this story, Magandi story, creative story, he doesn't get on board, bad or good. Samawati. So, she started. She always making a good try how to make revenge to the Buddha. And she hired abusers for fight, for disturb to the Buddha and Sanghas. Every morning, the early morning, taking Armstrong, the Buddha and the Sanghas, including Venerable Ananda, personal attention of the Buddha. And abusers started to abuse heartily, bitterly. Venerable Ananda get upset. He can stand that abuse. That's why he requested the Buddha, Venerable Sir, the people in this town make us crazy. Not only one day, every day. Because of Magandi instigation. You see Asivanacha Paranand, where do you go? Where do you go? Panditananja Sivana, where do you go? Where's their destination? At that time, the Buddha replied, not to associate with you, physically unavoidable, right? Unavoidable. Venerable Ananda requested to the Buddha, Venerable Sir, we should move on elsewhere. This town is not beneficial for us. Annoying trickle saying. The Buddha said that, Ananda, where you going? Somewhere else. Okay. If somewhere else where you move, if somebody like this abuse you, where you going? Another place. Yeah, that another place. And also that another place, somebody like this abuse you, where you go? Ananda is not the way to deal with it. Think about it. Not to associate with fools. We cannot avoid of physically. Because spiritual level are totally different. I usually say that just different situation that is prepared and that's not prepared. Two kinds of situation different. Spiritual level. And every day, maybe 4 or 5 days. At that time, the Lord say that if there is some problem there, you just need to deal with it. No need to move on elsewhere. Think about it. Think about it. Similar to the high level, but it just move about that. The high level. Everything that arises. Conditioned by origination. Where it start? Approximate cause. Now, approximate cause. Parents Magandi Their approximate causes yoniso manasikara wise tension. Doda Magandi, her approximate causes are yoniso manasikara, unwise tension. So it is simply about replacing an awareness by awareness, or unwise attention by wise attention. The Buddha said that, Ananda, wherever is some problem, there, just there, you need to deal with it. No other place. You got it? That's right. So what is important? So the way to deal with it is very important. Any kinds of problem. This stanza provides. How nice. It is simply about engaging in how to deal with any problem. The fluence of peers, the importance of mentorship, and the function of respect in social hierarchies. So, Ananda, you should make yourself as an elephant within barrels. Wherever come to the elephants, the arrows, be patient. That elephant never run away. Your responsibility is to be patient. Because it's a way to, it is systematic, systematic process of gradual purification, which requires patience, persistence, and dedication. Mentally or physically? Mentally. Just shift intention. Mentally. We cannot avoid any foolish physically. Right? Physically, it's not easy. Unavoidable. Just mentally. Social science. This stanza provides us a social science. But social science, yeah. But social science high. Social science, many kinds of levels. Social science in accordance with this Mangala Suttas, especially the first point of blossoms, which number 38, that are the cause of happiness. Universal message. It is just a way. It is just a way to replace awareness by unawareness by awareness, or unwise attention with wise attention. Here, inside, water. If I want to put another one, I need to remove the previous one. Think about it. Just replace it. In our mind, our heart is, what is it like? Remember, what is it like? Our heart is cosmic library. We can see anytime 24/7. We can see ups and downs, good or bad, good and bad. So just replace it. Mentally deal with how to deal with it. Mentally, not physically. In Thailand, Dhammasankani is always, quite often, we heard of it. Quite often, we can hear it. Kusala Dhamma, Akusala Dhamma, Abhayakata Dhamma. Kuso, Aguso in the heart, cosmic library. You see? You see? Okay. C+3. Kusala Dhamma, Akusala Dhamma. That is Namakhandas, mental states. C, consciousness, Vijnana Khanda. 3, feelings, Vedana Khanda, Sanya Khanda, Sankhara Khanda. They are mental states. Nama. Namakhanda. The 4 aggregates of feeling, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. You can see it? You can see it, right? C+3. And the base. B is base. 6 kinds of base. External base. And also object. Aramana. Kinds of aramana. That is according to the Blessed One's Takanis. Khanda Ayarana Dhatu Satya. The pedagogical techniques of monastic education. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know. There is the language familiar with it and not familiar with it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, vocabulary. Yeah. The usage. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I agree with you. It doesn't matter. So now you're familiar with the usage, but the same meaning, shift, change, the same meaning, and move, change, okay? So, Ananda, your responsibility is be patient. So, good or bad, you can wait and see, just temporarily. They are abused within a week. After a week, you cannot hear. That is a worldly condition. Naturally happens. Right? Naturally happens. Good or bad. Ananda, be patient. You no need to move on anywhere. Just deal with right here. So that, where they live in is Magandi, where they live in is Udina Kings, where they live in is the town, the state, Kosambi State. You know Kosambi State? Where is it and what is it now? That's why I don't see it because of this Kosambi state. Kosambi state, the famous rich man, the three rich men, they are devoted to what is wholesome. So 500 of hermits come into the Kosambi state from Himalaya, 500 of hermits. At the time, as soon as they enter the Kosambi state, the three famous rich men, local people, saw them, and they right away devoted to them and requested within rainy retreat, last support for 4 requests: clothing, especially food, within rainy retreat. And the hermit agreed with them and go to near the go to some forest, go into some forest, and they choose the long-term tree, banyan tree. You know banyan tree? In Pasar Thai, Tombo. Thai language, Tombo. Body tree, banyan tree. Banyan tree. In English, we would say banyan tree. Actually, body tree is the same. Like here, many places in Thailand, especially Lapuri, Rajapuri, over 400 years, the old banyan tree. And they choose that tree. And then the eldest one, hermit, thought, oh, this tree is big tree, long-term tree. And also, maybe one who has been staying, the tree spirit, Rukha Tewa, not Manusa, not humankind, not mankind, deities, angels. But 3 angels, 3 spirits, 3 deities, maybe not normal person. Maybe he has great, mighty power. He has mighty power. He thought, if he has such mighty power, I'm trying to start. And thought, if he has really mighty power means great power. Great power, superpower, supreme power. Do you know? Okay. Supreme power. He can offer drinking water, pure drinking water. As soon as he thought it, comes out, but without seeing, just only water. For all 500 soul hermits. And the second one, he thought again. Oh, this time, if He give us waters, a lot of waters to take a bath, we will be pleasures. Oh, right away. Just water. And those time, I also thought, this time, if He give us some food, will be pleasure. Right away. So whenever he thought, whenever he had a thought about, everything is comes up, come out right away. This time, in his thought, I would like to see him in person. If he really have a great power, supreme power, or mighty power, I really want to see him in person. And then that deity divided into two parts of stem of the tree. Appears right away. The body is radiant light. Look at. Remember I told you, we need to appreciate God or angel, including guardian angel. We can contact each other, but we just need to have, what is? Battery power, samadhi power, serenity power. And we can interview by ourselves, each other. They are our environment. Kedana Mita. You see that 500 soul hermits also have. They have also passion for gaining their own liberation in this life, in that life. And he started have an interview with the three deities. Wow, you're so remarkable. You look so remarkable. Why you have remarkable prosperity like this? And that deities reply, please do not ask me. Please do not do so. I prefer not to say. And that hermit, whenever he decline, so curious. And time again, ask him. Time and time again, ask him. And eventually, okay. I will give you answer. Okay, I'll give you answer. And the lady, why he reborn and he own? Why he own? He has remarkable prosperity. Before he gained this as the tree deity. He was a human life. He was born in human life as a servant, just worker man. At the house of, all of you know that Anata Pendika. Original name is Sutta. Anatta Bindika. Anatta means, means no, less. Nata means shelter, or refuge. So homeless. Bindika means the food. So he usually give the food, charity, for homeless. That rich man usually do it. And also usually undertake 8 precepts, including abstention from eating after midday, including their kids. That's amazing. They don't give the food or milk. Instead, just give Chatu Madu. Somebody, do you know Chatu Madu? No. Here, Chatu Madu. Somebody, you have already experienced here quite often, right? Chatu Madu is 4 Swiss medicines allowable within a week for Buddhist monk, or somebody also to say. So, within a week, that is allowable. Sataha Kalika, Chatumadu. Chatumadu ingredients, 4 kinds of ingredients that medicine, the natural medicines given by the Buddhas allowable. Honey, ghee, honey, syrups, and sesame oil, yeah, and sesame oil. There are 4 kinds of ingredients to make it as a medicine for monk. And also for Buddhist nun who have abstention from eating after midday. Yeah. Yeah. That's it depends on different body temperature fluctuation. So one to another, it cannot be the same. So think about it. He worked all day. And then when he come back in the evening at home, the people have already cooked for him only. And he asked, other people, have you had dinner? He asked. No, nobody eat. Today Upasada day. He's surprised. He never ate. That morality, that virtue. Oh, he's stuck. And he doesn't want to eat it by himself for only one. Because other people, even a kid, they never feed milk for the kids. Just give chatumadu. Who make amends? Who make arrangement? Anatta Paintika, the rich man. Think about it, asivana jabalanam pandita nanja sivana. Different environment, spiritual level. At that time, he stopped. Okay. I follow you. Because even a kid, they don't eat dinner. I can follow you. I make a good time undertaking precept. Then he stopped it. He don't eat it. He didn't eat it. And that day. At midnight, his stomach started flatulent. No food. Nothing food inside stomach. He walked all day. He walked a man. Hard work. At that time, he tied his stomach tightly with a rope. He can stand. Soon after later, the rich man come across that. Oh, buddy, what happened? Why you tied with a rope? Oh, my stomach started to pain, flatulent. The wind destroyed inside stomach went. Because of nothing food inside. At that time, the rich man gave some chatumatu. Oh, buddy, take it. No, Upasada day. You can see period. All day, no sila. No taking any morality. Just at night only. But he make decision steadfastly. No, he doesn't care. His stomach pain. I don't want to eat it. Put it back. Please put it back. And he keep going on. At dawn, he passed away. Time period, just short time. Half a time he undertaking the precept. Because of that undertaking precept, the power of morality, he was reborn as a deity, angels. All of you know that. All of you are familiar with it. Silena Sukadeyanti, Silena Boga Sambada, Silena Nebudeyanti, Tasama Sila, we saw. Very simple, familiar with it, but pretty much beneficial, the meaning. Because of virtue power, the power of morality, potentially which leads to well-being in this life and the next. Potentially reborn in /world /ram neighbor. Yoniso manasikara. Not all day. Just half a day. That's why he gave them the hermits his answer. Because of my precepts, half a day, undertaking half a day. I have remarkable prosperity, radiant light. Asivanaja balana Pantitananya Sevana. You understand either one, the another one is already. Did I make sense? Suki or do? Any question? Any question? But this sort of very interesting. So many things interesting. But big sutta. Maybe later, another type of explanation. In the Dhammapada. Right. You can get into Dhammapada anytime. You can say already many, maybe Korean including translation. Korean translation. My friends, Isidama, French and Swiss. He make it a translation. Many languages. And he can speak well several languages. Yes. He's so smart. He's a hermit. He is a hermit. Before hermit, he already ordained for 13 years. He disturbed because he cannot. He is originally artist. So he want to have the people around the world by means of using his artist, science or his artist. He make it story and movie, especially for doing meditation around the world. Translation, title, subtitle, many languages, maybe 10 languages. Also, he already translated Vinaya, Bhikkhu Parima, according to a Thakata Dika commentary, sub-commentary. Yeah, different level, many ways to, because of sequential practice. According to sequential practice, you can take the way to it. You can go through one after another. Now you can see you have already general knowledge about how to deal with it, as much as possible, as much as you can. You got already, but different levels. Not only this stuff, but you need to keep going on according to sequential practice without skipping anything. More and more, make a good try, accumulating wholesome unification consciousness, but you power, samadhi, mindfulness power. The same, wise attention and awareness and unawareness the same. Just different usage. Both of them are the way to lead to the cessation of suffering. Free from more attachment. Or to gain your own liberation. In every single moment. Taking energy. We cannot describe it as a word in the actual practice. But according to Sandati Go, yesterday, right? You already know that in Pali. Swakado Bhagavata Dhammo Sandati Go. It is realized by oneself, your own self. You can see it by yourself, that meaning, how beneficial. We cannot describe it as a word. The immeasurable qualities of Dhamma, immeasurable qualities of Kalyana Metta. That's why I would say that I usually say that I love people, any people I love. They can do it. But the most important point is to be ourselves. Here simply, very simple. They gain, right? They are humankind, no harm is humankind. And the harm is good at that time. And they got to answer, oh, that's why in this world, the Buddha already appeared. We need to go to see in person, pay respect to the Buddha. And then he went to enter into the town where they are donors, the three rich men. And they say, we heard of it, we heard in this world, we have already heard about in this world, the Buddha already appeared. So we need to go to pay respect to him. At that time, the rich man, oh, can we follow you? Yeah, well, we have no time. Yeah, follow him. You have a lot of things to do. Okay, we go fast. You can follow us. And then he started going to the Buddha. So at the temple, they say when they see the Buddha, soon after later they become a Buddhist monk, bhikkhus, 500 of hermits, and they practice meditation. Eventually, they gain their own liberation at hand. You have to take a note. Just proximate cause, shift intention. Proximate cause is yoniso manasikara and ayoniso manasikara. That is the proximate cause. The proximate cause of wholesome quality, kusala, jida. Yoniso manasikara, wise attention. That is how to shift intention. How to replace unawareness by awareness, or unwise tension by wise tension. It's a way to examine how ethical frameworks and moral behaviors develop or progress within groups. The stanza provides, especially this first stanza, the 3 lines, provides an ethical framework for interaction. Because of the 3 deities, proximate cause, the hermits had a chance to go to pay respect to the Buddha. Think about it. Kalyana Metta power. Before they don't know. Without interviewing, without having an interview with deities, they don't know. In this world, the Buddha already appeared. So Kalyana Metta power. Gratitude or Kalyana Metta. Gratitude friend. Think about it. That is the proximate cause. Patatthana, patatthana. In Pali, patatthana. Summary, did I make sense? Thank you so much. Mentally process, not physically. Abhidhamma is in the book is just a record. Actually, what really happens in our mind, in our body. From the practical applications, it's very important. I already explained. Buddhism is not a original word. Original word is samadhi, right view, right understanding, clear comprehension about what's happening in the mind and body as it really is. And also sandati God. It is realized by oneself, not realized by hearsay. It is definitely gained by human power. It's simply about examining the influence of peers. Influence of peers. The same qualities, each other, one another. The importance of mentorship. How nice. What is good guidelines? The right way. The proper way. And the function of respect in social hierarchies. From the harmless life to arahant, Buddhist monk arahant. I already told you the meaning of papachita or bhikkhus. Pa boba wachadat. Tapachain. Tapachaya. Tapachaya, the past tense already get. That is to say, the noble one. Not putochana. Not mundane. Not the monkey mundane. Because of papachita, tapachaya is always past tense. Think about it. But including making a good trying person to gain his own liberation. That is to say, any kinds of practitioners or meditators, we can take it as a meaning of it. So the functional respect in social hierarchies, which are core subjects, the central subjects, study within the realm of social science in accordance with this Mangala Sutta, especially the first point of lessons, which number 38, that are the cause of happiness. So not to associate with food is life's highest blessing. Asivanacha balana eta mangala mutamang. One line, one sentence. Pandita nanja sevana eta mangala mutamang. One line in Pali line. And also English is the same. So not to associate with food is life's highest blessing. To associate with the wise is life's highest blessings. So the 3 lines, the first point. So not to associate with food is life-size blessing because it is a path to liberation, which requires abstaining from dukkha, the 10 kinds of evil conduct. And liberation, dukkha, the 10 kinds of evil conduct, and actively cultivating sucharita. In this place, you see? In this place. Firstly, water in it. I need to put another one. So what I need to do is just remove it, the previous one. Just replace it. So you can see that it is the essential starting point of the path to awakening. Yoniso Manasikara power. How nice. How big is Yoniso Manasikara power? Wise attention power to reach, to gain our own liberation, right way. Yoniso Manasikara is kind of samadhi. Panya, the synonym, the synonym orbit in Pali. Because of right attention, wise attention, right? Wise attention, right attention. The another name of Panya, Chitasika, mental factors, happening together with the constellation of mental factors that work in unison. That's a natural. So, you need to take time to have more clear about the Buddha's teachings as a universal message. Especially, not only learn by practice simultaneously. Learn by practicing. So, sila, have a day, sila, undertaking sila. And another jataka, vimansa jataka. What is that? Sila mewa sutta seyo. Did you hear of it? Did you hear it? Have you heard of it? In Pali, sila mewa sutta seyo. That is to say, the purity, moral purity of the virtue is better than learning. Better than learning. Because of practical applications, the layman or the three deities that I told you, just have a day, not all day. He had to undertake him moral purity without eating after midday. As a result, he reborn in social hierarchies as a brilliant deities, remarkable. Not physically, think about it. Not physically, mentally. It's a life process. And life process also time process. It's very important to make it, how to make it beneficial for us in our present day life. Within this life or for the next. That's Panya, right? Panya, learn by practicing. Learn by practicing. We don't know when we die. We don't know. We don't exactly know when we die. That's why I usually say that, and then not as the Buddha said, as the Buddha said, power your own potential. That is to say, just do it right now. So, mindfulness of breathing. You been to Paodoya, right? You ordained there, right? From there, I know. So how long? Yeah, you have some experience already, but you need to check out, update your awareness. Your update awareness. Update your awareness. Somebody, how's your update awareness? Getting improve? Greater satisfaction, right? You got greater satisfaction, just different before and now, right? Thank you so much. That is human power. It is simply about engaging in sucharita, like a work a man, have a day undertaking for have a day undertaking sila. Silena Sukadeyanti, Silena Boka Sambada, Silena Nebudayanti, Tasma Silang Wisotaye. It is simply about engaging in Sucharita, is sinners, generating wholesome karma, generating wholesome karma. The good qualities about the mind, purity of mind. Taking the way to higher, it is like a climbing a mountain, which leads to well-being in this life and the next. You can see example, the worker man, previous life and the next life. How different? Tremendous change. And also Magandhi, tremendous change. And also 500 soul hermits, their life are tremendous change. It is definitely gained by human power. They are mankind, just different type of social status. Hermit or monk or workman or rich man or poor man, homeless. The same qualities and wholesome states. That has nothing to do with anyone. Another's almighty power. So, what is the foolish? The foolish is what we take up on evil conduct. And it is within us, within our own mind. And also, what is sucharita? Think about it. According to medical science, the good qualities about hormone in our body and bad qualities about hormone. The opposite side. How do we shift in? How do we change it? Because our knowledge is power, we eat suitable food, we stay in a suitable situation. Whatever we do, we have to do it with awareness, not without awareness, with awareness. The Buddha said that. And needless to say, so long as we have inhalation and exhalation, breathing in, breathing out, but the whole life, all the way our own life. So long as we are alive, we can do anything. We can do breathing in, breathing out, so the mindfulness of breathing. It is just about, it is just a bare bones. It is just a bare bones awareness of the breath moving in and the breath moving out. Our responsibility is just watch as it really is without taking it to be my own me, without identifying with it. Just watch it right under the nose. Especially touching point where the air touches round about the upper lip without moving elsewhere. If the mind is going out, it doesn't matter. Take it back. It is no time at all. Just shift attention, just change its attention to the home base. Your real home base just about the touching point. That's a practical way. The systematic process of gradual purification, which requires patience, persistence, and dedication. What happened? Oh, Sawachasada. Sawachasada. I mean, about your advice. Exactly. So having speech well spoken without detriment to anyone. Once of others well. Different usage, the same meaning. Hmm. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Different personal decision, different personal preference, whatever we are learning about, whatever we are talking about, whatever we are discussing about. Okay, now is break time. Any question, please? Any question, please? Yeah, you can discuss freely. You see, what's your about regarding about your questions? You said is physically unavoidable. You are unknown, right? Unknown. But it was, I want to move elsewhere. No, 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 Bernard. It's not the way to deal with it. Think about it. Just different spiritual level, right? And also, I usually say that different situation that is prepare and that's not prepare. Think about it. The same family but different levels. Because Ika and Norma go one's own way in, one's own lives. The most important point is to be ourselves, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Past karma concerning with it, yeah. Related to the past. Because of nature Samobada, everything arises conditioned by origination. You already familiar with it? Here, already familiar. This is Pao Doya. So, chanting, morning chanting, or evening chanting, right? Nature Samobada, iti, yeah, morning chanting. Iti imasamai sati idang hoti imasubada idang obajadi. Right? When there is this, that comes to be. With the rising of this, that arises. When there is avijja, sankhara, come arise, comes to be. With the rising of avijja, mental darkness, sankhara, volitional activity, intentional action, horizon, come arise. The rising of this that arises, come arise. Yang kenji samudaya dhamma sabbantam nirodha dhamma tamachat dhamma chakka puttana sutta. The first sama of four dhamma, of all teachings given by the Buddha. The first sama of the Buddha, dhamma chakka puttana sutta. That sentence makes Venerable Kantanya life's tremendous change from mundane to supramundane by means of breakthrough. Anya si continuon. Anyasi continues. His social status hierarchies, so tremendous change. In the mundane, he was also, at the time of the Buddha, the great astrologist, the greatest astrologist. He just only one word, no second word, just only one. He definitely became the Buddha. Only one word, only one point. Because of his eight persons astrologers at the time of the Buddha. His greatest astrologist. His status, social status, his life's social status, hierarchies, social hierarchies. And also, firstly, because of in the past life, he has already great proportions to open new possibilities in this life.
Can you analyze in terms of root? I think, yes.
Yeah. Mangalas means many way embody divination in many way. But remember, according to the first day I explained, right? Odhikarana, that is the explanation of the meaning of it according to commentary. But what you mean is I got you. According to grammatical way, right? The word mangalas. The word mangala is many ways, but that is different word because just now, just a simple noun. That's why mangalas are many ways to break it down. Break it down means analysis. So now you can see that the meaning of this odhikaranans, the causes that make a person to grow. You already know grow, right? Odhi, grow. The causes that can make a person to grow. That is odhikaranan, according to commentary. The commentator said that. Grow, yeah, grow. Yeah, successful lives. That leads to the causes that leads to successful lives, to become a successful person. And also, you can see the causes that can make us feel. They can make us feel. The causes because the cause a singular number. Causes because of 38 kinds of blessings. That's why we have to use it. We have to use it as a plural number. Bahuvachana. The causes. Yeah, we can see any ekavachana. It doesn't matter. The cause or the causes because of 38 kinds of enumeration. 38 kinds, right? Atatin sancha mangalan. 38 kinds of blessings, right? That is a plural number. That's why I use it the causes. Or the cause, it doesn't matter. The cause that can make us feel, and that we have everything we want, or to have everything you want. So here, the final liberation is this is ultimate reality, right? I just another way to think of it. I already told you. So we can say that when you have some vitamins. When you have already some vitamins, you no need to say praying for that. Because what you want is, you have already what you want, some vitamins. So you just need to appreciate it. Later I show you, especially I make it maybe 2 months ago, I make it for Vastanas. that are like a pagoda image. Like a pagoda image. That sutta is a specific, significant sutta. And Anguttara Nikaya. Kusalani silani awibadi saratani awibadi sarani sansani. When you really know Pali, or really amazing a Pali sentence. Any question? Yeah, that's two-way. Yeah, that's similar. That's two-way. But both of them are energy, but different energy, different functions, different energy, different direction, different destination, right? Up and down. So to climb a mountain, all of you know that is taking the way to higher and higher to gain pinnacle point. Needless to say, it's not easy. But remember, never say never. Never say never. We can gain our own liberation with our own effort. And also, the liberation of the Buddha is gained by himself. By means of using human effort. Already time's up. Okay. Idame Bonyam Asawakayam Waha Hodu Idame Bonyam Nibbanasa Vajayo Hodu Mama Bonya Bagam Sabasadanam Bajemi Desabe Mesamau Bonya Bagam Labandu. O happy ones and all beings, rejoice at the merit done by us, and say sadhu 3 times along with us. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Samadhi Vada here around me, around us. Samadhi Vada. You can interview, you can have an interview with them.